Tired of modern drama? Of women who compete with you instead of admiring you? Of relationships where you have to negotiate your leadership as a man? Many red pill men are no longer looking to the West. They've started exploring new options. And there's one country that few dare to mention, but that increasingly comes up in private conversations between high-value men. Bulgaria. Today I'll tell you why Bulgaria is, for many, the perfect destination to find a feminine, loyal, and family-oriented wife. And yes, I'll even tell you about a practice that still occurs in certain communities, the Roma bride fair. Bulgaria, the forgotten heart of Eastern Europe. Bulgaria isn't as popular as Poland or Ukraine, but that's part of its charm. It's a country with beautiful landscapes, low costs of living, and a deeply traditional culture. In many rural areas, family values are still alive. Women are raised to respect men, start families, and maintain femininity as a virtue, not a weakness. Here, you won't see the same aggressive influence of Western feminism. Here, a woman's care of her home is still valued, while a man's role as a provider, leader, and protector is still valued. The Bulgarian woman. Beauty, tradition, and respect. Bulgarian women are an interesting combination. They have Slavic elegance, Balkan sweetness, and an upbringing based on more classical gender roles. Many still live with their families until marriage. It's not uncommon for them to tell you they want to be young wives and responsible mothers. Physical appearance is also very important in their culture. They take care of their figure, their clothes, and have feminine manners in their speech, walking, and behavior. Here, being feminine isn't shameful. It's desirable. Why are red pillers obsessed with Slavic women? In the red pill community, the term Omega woman refers to the ideal woman. Feminine, loyal, with little romantic history, without internalized masculinity, and who respects male leadership. And Slavic women, like Bulgarian women, are perceived this way. They don't feel superior to men, but they don't look down on themselves either. They don't believe every man should be subservient to them, but they do respect those who demonstrate leadership. They don't have that desire to compete with their partner, but rather to support them. That's why so many red pill men are exploring these cultures. The Roma bride fair, a purchase or a tradition. Now let's talk about a delicate but real topic. In Bulgaria, particularly among the Roma community, Bulgarian gypsies, there are traditional fairs where parents present their daughters to be married off to young men in exchange for a financial dowry. This doesn't happen everywhere in the country, nor is it legally recognized as a human sale, but it is an ancient cultural custom. At these fairs, interested men can choose a young woman to court, and a kind of negotiation takes place with the parents. From a red pill perspective, many interpret this as, the family has a right to whom the daughter marries. The woman is not sold, rather she is presented as a family investment. The dowry is seen as a sign of the man's commitment to caring for his future wife. Note, this only occurs in very traditional Roma communities. It's not the norm for all Bulgarian women. Should you go to Bulgaria to find a wife? Before you buy a ticket, you need to understand something important. You too have to bring value. Traditional women don't just join just any man. They seek masculinity, stability, and clarity. And while many are sweet and respectful, they also possess dignity. They're not objects. They're women who grew up with a very different code than the West. Therefore, if you don't have leadership skills, if you don't know what you want, or if you're just looking for a submissive woman to dominate, don't go. You're not ready. Conclusion: a hidden gem? Bulgaria doesn't appear on the lists of trendy tourist destinations. But if you're looking for peace, respect, femininity, and family values, this country could be the place where you find something you can't find in the West anymore. A woman who believes in true love, in the role of men, and in family as the purpose of life. And that, my friend, is priceless.